Hello. I haven't made an update video in a little bit because I have simply been busy with finals, but there also hasn't been that much to update on. But 8 and now 9 months on testosterone. The main update is, of course, that I dyed my hair. I did this myself over the weekend, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. But the main updates include the fact that I started using a soap that has coal in it, and that has made a huge difference on my skin. I have not been breaking out as much at all since I started using it. It has been so wonderful. It just sucks up all the yucky out of my skin, and it just is so nice. And so if you're able to get soap that has coal in it, I really recommend that. Also, I might start seeing a dermatologist, right? That'd probably be good since I complain about my skin in every video. However, with COVID, it's just very, arduous and difficult and whatever. And I'm just so happy other than that, but that's the main thing, kind of a breakthrough, very nice. The soap was my boyfriend's idea, and it worked out great. And then the other thing is that there was a period of time shortly where I could not get my prescription. There was a weird delay, and they refilled it, but they hadn't it was some funky thing where I had to like make sure that the Walgreens knew that I wanted to renew my prescription and all that. It was just basically the bottom line is that there was a delay, and it was less than a week that I went without my shot, but I felt like shit. I felt so fucking terrible. Which, that's kind of an exaggeration, but, honestly, it was very noticeable. I was so snippy. I was mean, I was acting shitty, and, I was being really snippy and, volatile and kind of all over the place. And I also, my uterus, I got a bunch of cramps. I did not have a cycle, but I did have cramps, and that, obviously made me want to die even more. It just made me even more, grumpy and kind of, just uncharacteristically moody and just out of it. So it was a very unfun time, and I really do not recommend, going without testosterone for even it was literally only 5 days late, but that fifth day was not it. So I guess I kind of learned that what happens to me when I have a bit of a deficiency. And so it was educational, but it was a very unpleasant experience, to be sure. Gosh, I don't know. I mean, everything else is progressing along as usual, and I really don't have that much to update on. But as I say every time, I'm incredibly grateful and incredibly happy, and I feel more confident and more me every single day. I can show off my chest here, which is doing great. It's been, God, let's see, 7 months, 7 months post-op, and I still can't really feel it. I don't think I've talked about sensation, because obviously I just love the look of it, and I don't really, have any issues, but I can't feel my nipples, really, and, any touch to my nipples that I can feel just feels unpleasant. There's no good sensation with getting my nipples touched. And then with my incisions, this area is super numb still, and like tingly, and like touching anywhere along here also like kind of doesn't feel that good. Right here feels fine. Like if I press in, it hurts a bit to press into like the middle of my incisions, and like down here it just is still numb, and it's scar tissue, so obviously like the scar tissue itself like obviously doesn't have nerves, but then like up here it's even numb like around and underneath it, if that makes sense. Like the whole area still feels like there's fucking like Novocaine in it, or obviously they don't use Novocaine, but like it just feels like it has that numbing agent still like in me, which when you have that feeling for 7 months, like you get used to it, and so I don't really think about it. But like it is weird that it's still like that. But that's basically it. Really, really short little update video, but everything's going along perfectly well, and I'm very, very happy, and I highly recommend medically transitioning. It's, if you have dysphoria, it's kind of the vibe. Anyways. Okay, mwah, 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 goodbye.